When I was walking up Channing Way 6.5 years ago and saw the church fire, um, my first thought was, this is going to be a lot of work. And I was not wrong. It was and still is a lot of work. Some of it shouldered by a very few people who have been so dogged and determined. I am looking forward to them taking their rest and enjoying a bit of a Sabbath.
Older building was built in the 1920s. It had a different vision about how it was going to be used. The Blue Fire Committee was looked at all of the possibilities and also the money available and decided that we should get a building that really fits the needs of our community now.
There'll be people who are using the space that we may never meet, different organizations or groups that rent out the space. And when they come into the new community hall, I hope that they can get a sense of who we are as a people, what our mission and our ministry is to that wider community.
There are things that we're being called to do, to enact, people we're being called to welcome in new ways, meals we're being called to cook together, experiences that we're being called to offer to people that we just haven't been able to do because we just don't have room.
Well, if you notice behind me this stack of boxes, um, on a very practical level, I'm really excited about having more space for all the things that we have here in the church. We're going to be more visible. And so that means we're going to be more welcoming because people can come and say hi and see that we're this wonderful church.
So having a more welcoming feel for a younger generation, for more people of color and diverse backgrounds.
The details of the design and those thoughtful considerations to the environmental legacy of what we're constructing. And so my hope is that as people enter our space, they get a sense of not only God's love for all of us, but also our congregation's love for each other and for the community.
But I'm hoping that this building holds a space for folks to see what we can offer, but is still available at First Church Berkeley.
And that's what I'm really looking forward to having our many varied community activities in this wonderful space.
There we go. Go pick it. Oh, so nice.
For me, the most exciting thing about the building is really the kitchen.
I'm really looking forward to the opportunity for kids to cook pancakes for one of our big meetings that we have. Looking forward to having the space to bring youth in, accessible space to bring youth in. And
I'm looking forward to a place where we can call home. So it's been a long time coming, 7 years.
My hope and faith for people to find a common ground to move together is actually in things like institutions like First Church Berkeley.
How the capital campaign has served us is it has really brought people together to work together, to pull in the same direction, and really actually build the church. Not the brick and mortar part of it, but actually the community that is going to exist inside of that church.
God be with you there, First Church Berkeley. We love you.
Knowing that this bond exists, with that we could do pretty much anything.
I had no idea what the early commitments were going to look like. I figured we'd at least get to our build goal of 800,000. And when Kelly texted me later that night that we were already up to nearly 1.2 million, it was just, every care fell away.
We believe that the local church is one of the keys to change in our world, and that a strong local church will carry on the mission.
And I'm so excited to see what kind of blossoms into this new space when we have room for it, when we make the room so that whatever God is calling us to be next can kind of be manifest in that place.
We're so close, y'all. I cannot wait. It's really happening. It's going to happen.